I'm Corin Clark, and the research that I've done has been a part of my master's thesis work at St. Catherine's University. I chose to look at the achievement gap and really debunk some of the cultural deficit theories that are around achievement that tie it to things like cultural backgrounds and maybe lack of privilege for certain things, and really take a look at the framework of Montessori and who we are as scientists and saints and servants, and looking at the need that we have to really understand our cultural worldview and the cultural view of the children, and create some dissonance there and really unpack what it means, what culture is, because learning doesn't take place in a cultural void, and cultural means to give the world meaning. So I looked at one valued aspect of African American and Latino culture, which is kinesthetics, gross body movement, and looked at the fact that when you actually align learning preferences with teaching methods, there are higher learning outcomes, and that is something that we've been lacking. So really meeting the need of the child by saying, what do the children, African American children and Latino children in our classroom do? What kind of wealth of knowledge are they coming with, and what kind of learning preferences do they have? I looked at kinesthetic math, so I chose to look at 21 students within my classroom and created an intervention, a 6-week intervention for children, by presenting them with math that was done with gross body movement. And what I've noted was that many of the children, all of the children, actually enjoyed math a lot more. They were more on task with their work. They were more engaged. The qualitative and quantitative research, looking at the test scores pre and post, the engagement questionnaires, looking at student responses and notebook and work plans, all showed that they were increasing their engagement and motivation to do this work. But it was very interesting to note that African American and Latino children, their margin of improvement within the post and pre-tests were larger, actually twice as large as that of the Caucasian and the Asian, bridging in that cultural gap, which let us know that if we really do what Maria Montessori implores us, and if we take the time as saints to really look at what it is, who it is that we are, and what it is that we bring to the teaching, and how it is that our own cultural reference affects the students, and we really take the time to study the students' learning styles and cultural backgrounds as scientists, and then choose to meet those needs. Because so often, as Montessorians, we know that we will change the environment to meet the needs of the child. So let's not placate the child to meet the needs of the environment or to meet our needs. Our children love to learn through gross body movement. Let's have a larger environment. Let's create things like the Fun 100 board that I was doing, large kinesthetic stamp games like I was doing, playing games with number families, so that the children can really begin to understand 3 things. A child-centered environment, as educators we need to know, collaboration, and constructive meaning, when they can really construct their meaning and work collaboratively and have something that serves them. Not only are they meeting those fundamental needs within Montessori, but they're meeting the fundamental needs within cultural relevancy and the fundamental requirements of a common core education. Let's move Montessori a step forward. Thank you.